Do you feel a wave of nervousness at the thought of speaking in front of an audience? Or is it a tsunami of nervousness? I completely understand. I'm not naturally outgoing, and I've had to practice over and over in order to get where I am today, and it's still a work in progress. Even now, I still stumble on my words and struggle to express myself clearly. However, when I first started practicing public speaking, my life changed dramatically. Now, I'm still nervous in front of an audience, but now I can manage and even overcome my fears of speaking in front of a group. In other words, the butterflies in my stomach no longer control me. I've learned to make them march into formation. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Marie-José from Powerful Communication. In today's video, we're going to learn how we can speak confidently in front of a group, even if it's a small one. Why is it so important to learn speaking skills? Because it builds confidence. You see, confidence is like a muscle. You build it by using it. We're all familiar with the saying, Rome wasn't built in one day. Also, the other saying is if you don't use it, you lose it. The first statement is a little bit of a cliche, but it is so true. If you want to be good at something, not just good, be an expert at something, you need to practice and practice some more. You need repetition, even if it's boring. If you can learn to get out of your comfort zone, the rewards are endless. Like I said, public speaking is a confidence booster. So here are some exercises that will help you gain that confidence. The first exercise is the daily 30-second challenge video. Like the title says, you need to use your video camera or your smartphone. What you need to do is to record yourself for 7 days straight. There's no need to talk too long. You can be, like I said, 30 seconds or just within a minute. Practice saying a difficult statement with strength and clear and concise words. Once you've completed the 7-day challenge, go ahead and increase the level of difficulty. The second exercise is the power pose plus one-line practice. Stand tall and say a strong line like this one. I have something important to say. This is not exactly like the exercise above. Start with a strong statement and practice saying it with power. If you need to, write it down. If you don't know what to say, there are many videos on the internet or even websites that can provide great one-liners. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find something that fits your personality. No need to say something that you don't feel comfortable with. Look for something that is you. Exercise number 3, lower your voice. When we're nervous, we tend to speak with a higher pitch. When you observe yourself doing this, stop. Collect your thoughts, breathe deeply but slowly, at least 2 or 3 times. Think about your voice and start speaking. Remember the first time I started learning a foreign language, many of my friends would notice that I spoke with a different tone of voice when I spoke that foreign language when I spoke my mother tongue. And this is normal because when you're learning a new language, sometimes putting up a grammatically correct sentence can be very difficult. You're trying to put words into one sentence that makes sense in the other language. So almost automatically, my voice would just go up like this, hi, how are you? And then they would say, will you change that tone of voice? I can assure you, I didn't do this on purpose. But the better I got with the foreign language, the tone of my voice would go down to a natural tone of voice. So it takes a lot of practice, but don't skip this. And like I said, when you feel that your voice, your vocal cords are a little bit stressed, just take a breather, collect your thoughts, and start again. And a different story, one member of my speaking club was so nervous when she gave her first few speeches. She would freeze in front of the group. She had memory blanks. She would repeat the same sentence over and over. But you know what? We as a club were supporting her, helping her, giving her positive feedback. And little by little, she would come back week after week and give new speeches and improve from one speech to another. We were all so proud of her. She was an example of courage and perseverance. Today, she travels the world by herself because she's benefiting from her newfound confidence. She's a changed woman, and you know what? She even looks different. Her stance is different, her voice is different, the way she looks at people is different. Now, that's quality. So shy or not, you can build a strong voice. The key is to never give up. Just keep going even when it's hard. Here's one of my favorite quotes by Henry Ford. If you think you can or think you can't, you're right. And if you want to know how public speaking can change your life, there are 2 videos here that can help you do that. Check out those 2 videos. And down below, in the description box, there's a list of 10 different videos on different fears that you may want to overcome. If you want more tips like this, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Goodbye.